Just doesn't make sense. Bad at fantasy football? That can't be right. Look at though. Morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you guys are watching this. Welcome to another year of the DFL. This video might be coming late or right on time. I can't remember when I've done these in the past. I've been a little distracted lately. As you guys might know, I've gone through some life changes. More specifically, I finished 9th in the league last year and scored just over 1,500 points, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But through therapy, prayer, witchcraft, all the above, I do feel like I'm back on track and ready for another year of punishment. Draft Peyton Manning? See if that? No, he's not in the league. Anyways, so as you guys might be aware, the draft is scheduled for Wednesday, September 6th at 8:30 in the evening Eastern time. As we've done in the last 5, 6, 7 years, we're having the draft the night before the regular season kicks off at 8:30 Eastern. I've been in talks with some managers of the league who are working through some conflicts for the draft. Again, I anticipate that we'll be able to get this off without a hitch heading into the next season. Some updates. Obviously, as you guys remember, the 2022 DFL champion was Kim, wanted dead or alive. Looking back, kind of an impressive playoff run. She finished the regular season 8-6. Her points scored, she was kind of middle of the pack. But gets to the playoffs and just goes on a tear. She was a 5 seed. She beat the 4 seed, Bros Forshenkos, beats the 1 seed, Hypercats, and then gets to the championship and beats Tim in the championship. So, Kim gets it, right? She plays well at the right time. And so she's wearing the crown. She's who everyone's coming for. So the other piece of business that needs to be addressed, obviously, and not that much fun for those of us, but at the bottom of the league, we were all battling to see who had to buy Kim her mug. And fortunately or unfortunately, Kevin won that contest. Again, heading into the playoffs, the consolation playoffs, can't call them playoffs. He didn't even have that bad of a record compared to the rest of us. He was 6-8, but went ice cold in the playoffs. So Kevin, you owe Kim the mug. In years past, this has been complicated because people don't have each other's addresses and people don't get as much of a kick out of designer mugs as I do. So here's kind of what I'm going to propose as a solution. In the future, the all-time loser, so this year would be Kevin, instead of buying a mug for Kim, you can just tack on an extra $20 or $25 under your league fees, and I'll do the mug design. I'll buy the mug for her, that kind of thing. So that's an option for you, and I think that probably makes things simpler just because I can get all your guys' addresses pretty easily. So that being said, let's get to the issue of league fees. This year, league fees are $25. So get your league fees to me by the time the draft starts. We did this last year, so I think you all have my information. But if anyone needs my information, I'll send it out in a group chat. My Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Carrier Pigeon. I'm available at all resources. So get $25 to me by the time the draft starts next Wednesday. The payout this year, first place will receive $200. Second place will receive $75, and then third place will receive their league fees back. So third place will receive $25 back. So moving forward, everyone get me $25. Kevin, the option, get me $50. I'll get Kim her mug, and we will proceed from there. So now I guess just kind of some general previews for the season to come. Looks like everyone's back. I was looking at the all-time records, right? There's this new option, YouTube and Yahoo. They're creating more of an archive for those of us who are interested in such a thing. The record holder for the most championships is still Ike. Ike's won 3 championships. Oh, sorry, it's tied. I just caught the logos were off. Ike and Hypercats have both won 3 championships. So they're tied for the most all-time wins. Kim winning this last year, she's now up in second place with a handful of people. So Kim's won twice, Billy's won twice. I think that's it. And then there's a handful of us who have won once. Me, actually, Kevin won it in 2019. Cal won in 2016. Robbie, no longer with us, 2014. And then Bronson Gabali in 2008, no longer with us. But yeah, I mean, looking at the last 7 years, it's been Ike, Hypercats, and then, I mean, really kind of dominating in the last 7 years. Long hair don't care. Hypercats, certainly they come into this year once again as kind of favorites. They've shown in the past their draft strategy works. Their weekly strategy of not really paying that close attention, that seems to work. And then the rest of us who try to carefully manage our teams, I don't know, it's not working out. And Mike, who, I mean, what does Mike make? 35 roster moves a week on average? No, that can't be right. It's not that many. 32 roster moves a week on average. Mike, Zap Wildcats, that could work this year. And that's the best thing about fantasy football, right? Is that every year it's something new. There's a new strategy there. There's a new approach. And I will for certainly be drafting Russell. No, not Russell Wilson. That'd be crazy. I will definitely this year I'll have to draft. I could. Oh gosh, Justin, Stephon. No, I've got a plan. I've got a really good plan, and I don't know. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So, love you guys. See you at the draft.